Hi guys, it's Mrs. V. So today we are going to start on our Kente cloth. So we're going to kind of take our inspiration from the woven Kente cloths of Africa, and we're going to use our black construction paper as our base and use our colorful construction paper as our designs for our Kente cloth. Now, you may have, like different scissors at home. You can use those that cut like fun lines if you want to use those. I am just using regular scissors. So you're going to need regular scissors. You're going to need a glue stick, a pencil, and your paper, okay? You're also going to want to have a extra paper towel or a scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to show you why. So I wanted to show you guys first, so I'm just going to move these out of the way, that are, if we take 4 of our papers, right, they actually equal 1 of the black sheets of paper. So you see, if I cover my black sheet paper with 4 of them, I have enough paper to cover the whole thing. So I gave you way more paper than you needed, but I wanted you guys to have a lot of choice, because maybe you don't want to use 1 or 2 of the colors and you just want to use, green and yellow. You guys feel free to use whatever colors that you want. I'm actually going to start with yellow. So we're going to work in one little section at a time, one little corner. So I'm going to pick this bottom right corner to work in. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to work so that they're short stripes. So we're going to make short stripes right here. So we're cutting this way, okay, down our piece of paper. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start, and I'm going to actually draw just a line down. So we're going to start simple. That is going to be my first stripe. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut on my line. So I'm cutting on the short side. I'm cutting the short side, okay? Not the long side, the short side. So I'm just going to cut that right along here, like that. And I'm going to make another yellow stripe, but I'm going to make it zigzag this time. And I'm drawing it so it's easy. So I'm just drawing a big zigzag line, and I left lots and lots of space. So when you use your scissors, open them nice and wide, cut at the this part of the scissors, not the tip of the scissors, but the back of the scissors. So I'm going to press down to that point and turn my scissors. Press down to my scissors. And if you don't want to make a zigzag, don't make a zigzag. Again, I'm cutting along that short side, okay? So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to make another straight edge, okay? And I'm just going to cut up that. I like doing the pencil line because I think that it really helps with keeping a nice even line. So I'm going to grab my purple because I have some good yellows. So I'm going to kind of put these aside and then move my little piece out of the way. And I'm going to make a purple stripe now. So I'm just going to do one purple stripe, and I drew it first. And then I'm, again, on the short side, I'm cutting. I'm gonna let that go. And I'm gonna do maybe a big zigzag line. So I'm just kind of making a big zigzag line. So this is a lot bigger than my other zigzag, which is small. So all the way down, and I'm just moved my scissors. Press down, press down, press down. And you could make just stripes, straight stripes if you want. And then, oops, my pencil got away from me. I am going to draw my straight line, and I'm going to cut that. Now I might use this, I might not, I don't know. This part, I kind of like this part. And I'm going to do one more straight line down. Okay, straight line. All right, okay. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to cut this guy, this thicker one that I made, into a couple pieces. So I have some little squares. Okay, now you guys don't have to make the same cuts I do, but you want to end up with about I have about 6 big pieces of paper, 7 if you count my little pieces that I cut that were 1. Okay, so now I'm going to start to glue. So I'm going to glue just a little bit at a time. So I know I want to start with yellow. So in your mind, figure out what color you want to start with. I know I want to start with yellow. So I'm actually going to put the glue on the side that the pencil line is. I don't know if you can see, there's my pencil lines over here. I'm actually going to put the glue on that side. So I'm going to take my handy dandy paper towel. I'm going to put it down, take my glue stick, and I'm just going to go over my whole piece here. And you might get a little sticky, but that's okay. And the reason I do that is because I don't get glue on my table and I don't get glue on my art. So my paper towel just is kind of like a little mat to keep things clean. So I'm going to start, and he's stuck to my finger. I know I want some black space here. So I'm just going to line up this little short edge with the edge of my paper. And I'm going to press it down. And I'm going to hold for about 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This makes sure that it sticks. So every time you put a stripe down, you want to make sure that you're counting to 10 and you're lining up those edges. So I think I'm going to put a purple, my purple kind of big zigzag here. So again, here's my pencil line. So I'm going to cover that side with glue because we don't want our pencil line on the front. So I'm just going to use my pencil line on the back. So just holding my shape. I'm going in one. Ooh, see, he's sticky. Your hands are going to get sticky. It's okay. All right. I'm going to pick up my little shape right here. So I can either use this shape like this, or I can use this shape like this. So I think I'm going to use it like this. So again, I'm going to take this short side and line it up against the edge of my paper. I'm going to leave some black space. So you guys can see it. I could leave a little or leave a lot. Go about medium. And I'm just lining up the edge, and then I'm going to press down really careful. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So I think I'm going to put my yellow in here, and I'm actually going to use this guy. I think he's going to look really cool. So again, I'm going to take my paper, pencil side, gets the glue. And you notice, guys, I'm covering this whole shape. I'm going all around the whole thing because this way I won't get any little edges that curl up. Super important. All those pieces. Okay. Move my paper towel out of the way. So again, I can use my shape like this, or I can use my shape like this. I like this space that it creates in here, so I'm going to use it like this. You're going to put your edge down, right, edge to edge, and then just carefully press it down, and then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I think I might do maybe a couple more stripes. I think I'm going to use this purple thin stripe right here. So again, I'm going to find my pencil line. I actually can't find my pencil line on here, so I guess I'm good. So I'm going to just put my glue down. And remember, we're just doing one little section today. That's it. Yeah, we're not doing the whole thing. We're just doing one little corner today. And then I'm going to hold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So notice I don't cut, then glue, cut, then glue, cut, then glue. I cut my section first, then I arrange things how I want them. I think that's a little bit easier because sometimes I think if you cut, glue, cut, glue, cut, glue, cut, glue, oh, I like that. So I think I'm going to do that. Now I could change that. These aren't glued down yet. So I could arrange these and I could go, oh, maybe I want something like this. Oh, my fingers are a little sticky. something like that. And that would be cool too. I kind of like the repeating of this shape, so I'm gonna leave these for now. I didn't end up using them, but that's okay. So I'm going to put my glue on this shape. I'm gonna take my shape, pencil side has the glue. And I'm going to take my sticky shape. Oh, I got some glue on the front, that's okay. Line up my short edge with the edge of my paper. I'm gonna actually move it just a little bit further in. Gently press, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes you might get your hands caught in there too. It's okay. We're washable. All right, so I'm gonna take this last little piece. And you guys use any colors that you want. I use purple and yellow just because I was kind of in a purple and yellow mood, but you guys can use any colors you want. I'm gonna use some different colors in my different sections. So feel free to use whatever colors you want. Covered my shape with glue. Gonna peel it off. And then I like this shape, so short side. And I'm just gonna move it a little bit because I don't want these to touch. Straighten it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so this section of my Kente cloth is complete. And I can always go back and add, like if I wanted to snip little pieces, like if I wanted to take these little guys and snip them, or I could make some little purple shapes that go in there, and maybe I will do that. Ooh, they're sticking to my sticky fingers. Maybe I will go and do that later. Like that would look cool, but I can benefit of sticky fingers. I can move these. But I can decide that later. So you just want to get your basic shapes down. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strips of paper. You can just do straight lines, or you can do straight and zigzag like I did. You could also do wavy if you wanted to, but you want to cut, remember, along that short edge. So cutting along the short edge, not the long edge. So the long edge we don't want to cut against. We want to cut all the time up the short edge. So by cutting up the short edge, we now can fit another more strips of paper inside our kind of base of our Kente cloth. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you're having fun. Don't cut and glue anymore, just this for today. So 6 strips of paper for today. That's it, okay? And, use as many colors as you want or as few colors as you want. That's okay too. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Have a great rest of your day. 6 strips of paper, 1 corner. We'll do the rest next time we have art. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.